Off you go. Oh, that looks good. Welcome back, I'm Tedward, and welcome to the Rally to Give with Team Champagne Ninjas. But Team Champagne Ninjas is a little smaller this year because our normal team of 6, most of the people last minute were unable to join. We were supposed to have a bunch of cars, but instead we have the PPV. This is a supercharged one-off Callaway supercharger on a 6-liter Chevy V8 rear-wheel drive police pursuit vehicle. It obviously helps part traffic. It's really good for making time. And then we've got the Lexus LFA over here, and this was supposed to be an SL65 AMG Black Series with a Rentec tune and 810 wheel horsepower, except it was decided it was gonna throw some transmission codes last night. So we have a 328 diesel, not exactly the lineup we were anticipating. Pete, Ryan, you know Ryan from AI, you've been in the car with him before. Pete is our big golden retriever. He's got foot injuries, so he's limping, so that's the deal. Anyway, Lexus LFA just turned over 10,000 miles yesterday, and then I just got a flat tire in the PPV. Actually, luckily we caught it right before it went south because I was filling up the gas. Thankfully, gas is on the right here because I noticed that this tire was looking mighty low, and that's when we discovered it was at 18 PSI and it required a screw to be removed, and we plugged it. Now, the good news is I went on a Bridgestone event. This is the best thing ever. When you get good swag from like OEMs, Bridgestone gave me this great little tire pressure gauge, so I'm glad I have this. This is making my life quite a bit nicer. But anyway, I just wanted to take you guys on a little drive up to Vermont. We are going to Canada. We started in Connecticut. It has been raining, and it's kind of like the worst possible case scenario for these rallies.
Maybe not ideal conditions for the start to a road rally. Holy cow. We have some serious rain going on.
We've been good. We've been taking it easy. We're not going crazy. We're trying to preserve the cars and have a good time. So let's jump in, head up to Vermont. We're gonna go stay at a nice little resort, and you know, we're gonna have a good night.
Who's leading, Tom? Go ahead.
I love the way this supercharger winds. It sounds
Fine, I'm gonna go
so
kind
good.
of slow. When you see me, just fly by and I'll catch up.
Here, Pete, get up ahead of me. I just want a little shot of the LFA.
Roger, I'm downshifting.
Oh, that looks good. All right, bring the speeds down to 75, boys. 75, cops ahead.
Where's the cop? Right to me. I think this might actually be Vermont, northern Vermont rush hour right now.
God bless this state.
I do kind of miss living here, except for the inability to make any kind of money. Ryan does have the fastest car in the rally. I don't know, Tom with his 6 tire, he might be better now. The whole alignment thing, by the way, Pete, we think was the tire. Wait, say again, sorry. The whole alignment problem and everything with the PPV potentially was that tire, because it sounded from Tom like it was tracking straight now. Oh, Raji, that it had a slight, I canted the wheel and had a slight pull right when I was driving it down. Yeah, it seemed like it was getting worse and worse, and I think Tom was attributing it to the rain and just like hydroplaning, but I think it was the tire.
100%. That tire was the root cause of all of the problems.
God, I missed it.
Come on, Acura. Go.
Super is trying to keep up with me, and it's not a fast one.
Ryan, do you know what exit we're supposed to get off at?
I'm watching the map. It doesn't say anything yet. It looks like it's a couple miles in front of us. Are you just doing ways to the lodge at this point?
I should have, but I didn't.
Alright, I have Waze now. It says we're getting off at exit 10, which is Route 100. Apparently, we are 35 minutes away, 20 miles out. Showing the Fiat, let me tell you. I have one of those. It's a piece of shit. Hellcat's very curious.
Thank you. Driving through literal cornfields right up against the southernmost part of Canada, getting ready to cross back into the United States over the border. It's funny because when you come in these areas, you're thinking like, how on earth is there a border crossing here? And then suddenly, there it is. So hopefully it doesn't take too long. We've got a nice little convoy to get us home. Ottawa was just absolutely fantastic. And I can't believe I'm even awake right now. I could probably use a little more coffee, but cruising in the PPV makes life so much easier. It's quiet. I spent a lot of time in that Lexus LFA, and don't get me wrong, it is it's one of my favorite cars of all time. It's a little taxing for hours and hours and hours on end, only because of the sound. It's very comfortable to drive and easy, but it definitely is loud. Like, I don't even listen to music in that car, not because I just want to listen to the V10, but because you can't even hear it. Like, you genuinely like can't clearly listen to music unless you're blasting the heck out of it, at which point it starts defeating the purpose because now it's even louder in the car. So let's make a run for the US border, hopefully get across unscathed, no problems, and hopefully no questions about this simulated police car, because it very much looks like one, and some border agents may not be so happy about that. So let's do it. Welcome to New York. Welcome to America. All right, let's find some music, get this passport out, and hang tight as we cross back in to the beautiful US of A. Over the border, I can't show you that. Can't be running cameras with Border Patrol. But anyway, it's incredible some of the views you get up here. Don't expect it. Entering Vermont. All right. Dang, check that out. If you've never been to Vermont, you gotta come to Vermont. Vermont is incredibly underrated. What a beautiful state. Quintessentially New England.